Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ariel. If you do not already know, I do men's fashion videos, etc, etc. If you are new to the channel, what I need you to firstly do is hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and after this video, like, comment, and subscribe, because I know that you are gonna have tons of stuff to talk about with me and comment on the video. So I appreciate it if you did that. Now, I did a poll on the community board, I think last week. I was asking some of you guys who have been subscribers to the channel for a while if you wanted to see an update. Grab some of this chest. Make sure I'm not looking crusty on video for you guys. Your boy don't like looking crusty. Get this chapstick, guys. This is the good stuff. As I was saying, the poll that I held was for an update on my leather jacket collection, and if you guys have been subscribed to the channel for a while, you would know that that is one of my bigger videos on the channel, and a video that you guys actually really liked a lot. A lot has changed since that video. I've actually gotten rid of some leather jackets. I've updated my collection slightly. I have what's in my current rotation behind me as far as the leather biker jackets go. People have chosen that they wanted an update, so we're gonna get into an update today on the channel for you guys. I'm gonna break down pretty much what I got rid of, what I have currently, and what's on my hit list. Also, we're gonna get into some styling tips, and I'm gonna also kind of get into how these should fit, because I know that in the last video you guys had a lot to say. You guys had different opinions on how you feel your biker jacket should fit, and how I felt and still feel the perfect biker jacket should fit. In my opinion, the biker jacket should always fit pretty snug, pretty fitted, hit right at your waistline, just because you want it to be classic and fitted. And this is just how I personally like to style my jackets. Leather tends to stretch as you wear it, especially lambskin. So when you do get these very expensive leather jackets, even if it's not something that's expensive, you just kind of want it to be form-fitting. Some people prefer it to be a little bit oversized. That is, in my opinion, more on the trendier side. Most of the times I'm spending a good amount of money on these leather jackets. I want to get the best fit for my money. So we're gonna get into that. Also, I did start focusing more on my Instagram. Got the new iPhone. Been utilizing this camera a lot. So what I need you guys to do is go to my IG and follow me on IG. Instagram is at ariel.rosado29. And since a lot of you guys do watch my videos and my following is a bit large on YouTube, if you guys can hop over to my IG, flood my IG out, it'd be greatly appreciated, guys. So definitely do that for me. Sorry for not mentioning what I'm wearing today. I am wearing, since I'm inside and it's freezing outside, I went out earlier to do my Instagram pictures, and this was part of my outfit. So I figured, why not just stay in the cozy clothes. I'm wearing a golden tank. I'm wearing a 2010. This is actually the first. I'll show you guys the zipper difference. I'm wearing a 2010 Balmain biker zip hoodie in gray. It's slightly distressed. This is all how it comes, natural distressing on the hoodie. I know a lot of people don't really see this one as often, but that's what I'm wearing on top. I'm wearing my Alexander Wang burgundy sweatpants, and I'll include a fit picture on the side. Look at me doing the box. I'll include a fit picture right here from Instagram, so don't forget to go like, comment, and subscribe. Actually, not subscribe. Let's go like and comment on the picture, and follow me on Instagram, as well as subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and hitting the notification bell. Now, the first jacket we're going to be talking about today, that was in my first leather jacket collection video, is my Schott biker. I know a lot of you guys want to see the SLP jackets. They are here in the back. We're going to get to them, but I want to go kind of in order like I did the last video. So the first jacket that's still in my collection is my vintage Schott Cafe biker jacket. This one is give or take from the 70s or 80s. Picked this up at L Train Vintage in Brooklyn, New York. This jacket is still made. It's definitely not made the same way. The vintage ones have these, like this. I guess I said this in the last video that I did, the guide to leather, perfect leather jacket video. I think Eddie got his inspiration for the fat Saint Laurent zippers from the vintage Schott ones, because they're kind of shaped very similar in that like wide and like bent zipper pull. So I think that that's where he got the inspiration, and also them just being so oversized. But I did pick this leather jacket up for a steal price. I got it for, I think $200 or $250, but I think $200. It does have a really nice patina to the jacket. Since I'm not the original owner, somebody definitely had a good lifetime with this jacket before it ended up in the vintage store, and now it's gonna continue growing with me. I love how it's aged over time. You guys can see it has just aged perfectly and broken into perfection. So this is like a vintage size 38. I'm a size large. Typically when I go into European jackets, I'm like between a 50, 52, sometimes a 54 if it's really small, because I have very wide shoulders, as I've touched on before. This is a size 38. Surprisingly, it fits me. The vintage jackets are cut a lot bigger, so definitely go. I like to take my measurement tape. If you guys don't have one of these, this is a measuring tape. Usually if you are getting suited, the tailor is like taking your measurements and stuff, they'll have one of these. This is maybe $1, maybe $2, but whatever it is, this is great to have on deck if you're buying stuff online and you have something that already fits you how you like. You could always just measure it shoulder to shoulder. You just kind of go from each point, each seam point, straight over, and you measure. I like to have this on deck, a couple of them, keep one in my backpack, keep a couple around the house, just because you could always measure things, and especially if you're going out and that wasn't supposed to happen. So if you're going out and you're shopping and you wanna, and maybe you don't know the measurements of something, or you remember the measurements in your phone, you could keep a tab of your measurements from another jacket that you're not wearing. You could also measure it up, see if it hits perfectly. So I just like to have this on deck. You could also make shopping online a lot easier. So that would be my Schott Cafe biker jacket. Definitely one of my favorites, and definitely worth the $200. Now I didn't get to touch on this before, as I was saying, Schott still makes this biker jacket. I think that it retails for $800 or more, but you could always find a pre-owned one that's in pretty decent shape, and it also just has character that the new one's not gonna have. Personally, I prefer the old ones because of the cut and because of the detailing that it has on the hardware and everything. So you can either go brand new or you can go vintage pre-owned. So that's first on my biker jacket haul. Hope this thing doesn't fall again. Secondly, my next biker jacket in my current collection would be, this is the collaboration between myself and the jacket maker. It's released November of last year. We did it on, I think we dropped it on Thanksgiving. Some of you guys may know that I did this collaboration jacket with them, and I fully designed this one. Some of you may not if you're new to the channel. This was my collaboration jacket. I will link it in the description box below, because I believe you still can purchase this and have it custom to your build. If you want it to fit perfectly slim and taper to your body, you could have them, you could send over the measurements like I was showing you with the measuring tape, or measure a jacket that you like. If you have a leather jacket that you like the shape and the cut of it, you could just measure that, send it over to them. They can build you this guy right here. This is the full calf skin Ariel Rosado X Jacket Maker biker jacket. Did it in a full grain calf skin, so it's very thick. I think mine is a little bit thicker than the calf used on the Schott jackets. It has been breaking in lovely, as you guys can see. I'm also going to go outside at some point when it's not as cold, because today was freezing. I might go out maybe tomorrow if the weather's not as brutal, and get all these clips filmed so I can show you guys exactly how I would style them. I love this jacket. I think that the price point on this jacket was a steal. Me and the jacket maker took about, I want to say six months to go back and forth with the design and everything, and make sure that the samples were right before we launched the whole release of this jacket. There was a code that I had when it first came out. I don't think it no longer works right now. If anything changes in the future, I will let you guys know via my Instagram, or in the description box below. I'll update it, but you can still purchase it, and the price point is pretty fair. And the way I designed it, I did the vents in the back so that it's a little bit easier when you're moving. If you're in the car and you have your jacket on, sometimes the back of some biker jackets is one piece, and if it's a thick leather, it's kind of hard to move around. So the vents kind of help so that you can move around and not feel as constricted in the jacket. So did a two-way zip, you guys can see right here. So if, let's say you have your biker jacket on and it's zipped up and you want to sit down, you could just actually, kind of like this Balmain hoodie, you could just kind of zip it up at the bottom so it's comfier when you sit down if you have it on. Also guys, I just got the new microphone hooked up to the camera, so let me know how the sound is coming out, just because since this is a sit down video, I swapped the mics out from the standard Sony one. So let me know below if the sound is better or worse, just because I'm testing it out. So let me know below if the sound quality is better or if it just sounds the same. Drum roll please. The controversial jackets that everybody has seen all my videos on. Originally, many moons ago, I had purchased this jacket. I was not as slim and slender as I am today, since I'm actually working out crazy hard now. But the first L17 that I purchased, because this is my second one, the first one that I purchased back in like 2014 was a size 56. And that's the one that you guys saw in the first guide to my leather jacket video. And I was also wearing it with a crazy oversized t-shirt, because everyone in the comment section was going, he doesn't know how to wear the leather jacket, blah blah blah. I do know how to wear leather jackets. I was also heavier, one, and two, I was wearing a t-shirt that was like 2XL, because that was the style at that time to wear oversized t-shirts. But now I wear t-shirts my size, so let's not get on me in this video. But I ended up losing a good amount of weight, and now I have, I think this one, I'll use this one. I ended up rebuying. I had to sell my old size 56 because it was just too big, and to tailor a leather jacket and a leather jacket that cost that much, I just felt like it was pointless. I figured, let me just sell it, cut my loss, and rebuy the jacket, because I don't want to have like the tailor, even though I was gonna do it through Saint Laurent and have their personal tailors alter and make it small. I just felt like touching leather is just kind of like tricky, and only do it if you really have to. So decided to sell it, and I was able to hunt down this 2015 Eddie Slimane L17 in a size 52. So I went down 2 whole sizes in the L17, and now this one fits me perfect. Same cut, it's just perfect now, literally perfect. So this would be my Saint Laurent Eddie Slimane L17. I'll hold it up like that so you guys can see. I'm also going to do detail shots of everything, so I know if you guys can't see it fully here, I'll do better up close video of all the jackets, including this one, since I know everybody wants to see this one. This is one of my Grail bikers. Definitely would never get rid of this one now, just because it's the perfect size, and I don't think, even if I lose weight, it hits at the perfect like waist point. Oh, the camera's not picking it up, but it hits at the perfect waist point. This is oversized a little bit, so I'm gonna definitely do video of fitted correct size, because I'm in cozy clothes right now, correct sizing pieces, so you guys can see the difference in fit of this L17. But yeah, age, that's another thing that you guys wanted to know, how it's aging. I think with this type of leather, the Agnello lamb, so, and sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, the Agnello lamb has like, it's like a stronger than the normal lambskin in my opinion. It's not as thick and durable as the calfskin, because that calfskin L17 is super thick and it's beautiful. But for me personally, even the first time around, I had the option of getting the calf or this lamb, and personally I like this one just because, one, it's not as thick and it's not as like hard to break in, and also it's a little bit comfier on, but also it's not easy to scratch. Like the Ella one that I'm going to show you is lambskin, and it's just normal lambskin. I'll look at the tag, but it's very prone to scratching. So pick your days when you're wearing it, just so you don't like damage it. But this guy right here, I don't know if you guys are gonna see it on camera. You could kind of see that it has like a stronger texture to the leather. But yeah, I love this guy. I'm gonna do on body video of all of them, and then we're gonna get into this guy right here, LO1. And the weird thing about this is that in the LO1 I actually take a 54 because of how fitted and cropped it is. So this is my 2014 lambskin LO1. Oh, it actually looks better when I stand up and hold it, so I'm gonna do that for now so you guys can see. Now I wanted to show you the difference in leather. Now they're both lamb, but just keep in mind this is the standard really soft lambskin, and then this is the Agnello lamb, which is a little bit more textured and safe to wear on the daily. Depending on what you do and where you're going daily, like I guess it's fine, but this is just a lot softer and you have to wear with care. It's definitely more delicate, a lot dressier. So if you want to dress this down, it's a little bit easier just because it's more formal. It doesn't have the belt like the L17 does. And it's just a little bit more cleaner and classier than the L17. As everybody knows, very rock and roll, very motorcycle gang, punk rock, very dressy, classy, chic. But in my opinion, you need both. Why not, right? They're similar jackets, but very, very different. Two different vibes. As you can see in the back, L17 has the belt. The back detailing is a lot different. LO1 has the snaps in the back, no belt, very clean. A lot of people are probably gonna say, what happened to your Burberry biker? I loved it, but I didn't feel like long term it was a classic piece for me in my wardrobe. It served me well for many, many years, and a lot of people don't know how heavy that jacket is. I had weighed it at one point, I think it's like 10 pounds between the hardware and the leather, and it's heavy, heavy calf. It's a beautiful jacket. I know a lot of people hit me up all the time searching for it. It's rare, and it wasn't produced in high quantities. It wasn't something that I felt long term I needed. Like, this is my second time around buying an L17, and I can honestly say that this wouldn't go out of style. It's not going out, like the Burberry wouldn't go out of style, but it's definitely a trendier piece than the classic moto biker jacket like this one. If I had to pick one out of all of them, it'd probably still be the L17 form fitted. On my to get list, or on my wish list, I do want a Celine Eddie Slimane one, and I was looking at the classic one. I got to try it on in Paris, and I have tried it on in New York on another occasion at the Soho store, and I absolutely love it. And it's very similar, and I'll put a picture of it on the side. It's very similar to the L17. I think it's slightly more cropped. Like I think it's even a little bit shorter than the LO1. But then it has two zippers down the back. So do I need it? No, I don't actually need it in my collection. Would I love it in my collection? Yeah. Is it different enough to justify the price? Probably not. To be honest with you guys, I kind of want it, and I think that at some point it will find its way into my collection. So that would be probably the next biker I'd probably add, if not a different Celine. That is my current leather jacket collection. Let's get into some on-body styling tips on how to wear these biker jackets. Let's jump into that now. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, follow me on Instagram, right? I'm putting in that work on Instagram now, so I need all you guys to, from here, go to Instagram. If you go into my about, you could just hit the link there and it'll take you to my Instagram, or you could just type it in at Ariel.Rosado29. Follow me on IG for daily fit pics. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all new videos. Stay tuned. I got a lot of new content on the way and we're gonna be flooding the channel. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.